Welcome to another video, and today I'll be talking about the Lenovo ThinkPad T480 for use in 2025. This is pretty much an update video because I did cover this back in 2023, and if you want to check that out, I'll leave a link in the description or I'll pin a comment below. That video goes over motherboard tour, all the I/O features, and also some gameplay examples. What I want to do today is go over video encoding with Handbrake, video rendering with DaVinci Resolve, and just overall give somebody the confidence to use this laptop in 2025 because it actually is still really good. I'll also play some different games. This video probably won't be very long, it's just meant to run in tandem with my last one, so let's get started. So before we start, I actually wanted to address this touchpad. It works perfectly fine, but there's quite a bit of finger wear, and you can actually see my hand's reflection. So I'm going to try sticking on this touchpad sticker. Usually these are a pretty good temporary fix in lieu of replacing the entire thing, because ultimately this will be set up for sale as a refurbished laptop, and it's kind of nice to have it looking good. Of course, I'll disclose that I put a sticker on the touchpad and the customer can decide if that's something they want or not. I think that looks a lot better. It's kind of hard to see the cursor, but there it is right there. And it does work okay. There's the double finger right click. Lots of ThinkPads on the go. So what I have is my usual 11 minutes of raw 1080p footage loaded up into DaVinci Resolve 19 with the following settings for rendering. What I mean to showcase right now is how long this is going to take, utilizing all the CPU power. Let's go. 11 minutes and 20 seconds. So that's actually not terrible, because right now I'm comparing it to the ThinkPad T480S with an i5-8365U CPU. You'll notice the 8365U, base frequency of 1.6 and max frequency of 4.1 GHz, 6 MB cache, and the 8350U with 1.7 GHz base frequency and 3.6 turbo frequency, same cache, same RAM speeds. So you would think that this CPU would perform faster than this one, but as you can see, we are 4 minutes and 36 seconds faster. What I can only surmise is that we're limited by the T490S having soldered RAM, and we're only working with 8 GB in this case. Maybe this is where dual channel RAM really has its purpose, because we're working with 16 GB of RAM, and that's a pretty huge difference in terms of productivity. Now, if we had 16 GB soldered RAM, that'd be awesome, and maybe the timing would be better. However, if you got that T490S with only 8 GB, you're pretty much stuck with it. Not pretty much, actually, you are stuck with it. One of the big downfalls, in my opinion, of the T490S, and making it kind of a disappointing release. But a win for the T480. Sorry, that said T490 before, but it actually meant to say T480. So now we'll test out video encoding in Handbrake, and I've got 11 minutes of gaming footage with the Creator 1080p 60 preset. In this case, our only option is the CPU, so let's see how long this one takes. 10 minutes and 35 seconds. This time, in comparison to the T490S, we are just about 1.5 minutes faster. But anyway, that's not a terrible time if you're just a casual user, but if you want this for productivity, you probably want something with a dedicated graphics card. On to the gaming tests. I'll be recording gameplay with help from my workstation PC down here. And I've got this HDMI cable connected to an Elgato PCIe capture card, and we have the display mirrored over here for recording. Last time I played some games like Fortnite and Dead by Daylight, and in 2025, and as time further goes on, some of those games will become a little bit harder to play. But of course there's tons of old titles to play, that's why I have Half-Life loaded up. And we'll load up some Portal 2. And Star Wars Dark Forces. Clearly I'm not testing the limits of gaming on this laptop, rather showcasing all the games that you can still play and have a really great time. My Steam library is connected via this NVMe SSD adapter, so let's see what the performance is like. So that's pretty much all I wanted to cover. If you're looking at purchasing a T480 anytime after January 19th, 2025, just know that you can do video editing and rendering with DaVinci Resolve, video encoding with Handbrake, and some casual light gaming. And this one has the internal battery installed, so extra battery life too for work on the go. I know that this laptop would still totally work perfectly fine for me as a daily driver. If you're using a T480 in 2025, let us know in the comments below. Otherwise, thanks a lot for checking out my recap video. You can go check out my 2023 video if you want more of an extensive look at the laptop. Have a great day.